this opportunity. Kita-kits mga Surigao nun.
Kini ang sibianan sa RPN, Radio Philippines Network, DXKS, DXKS, 1080, ang inyong Radio Ronda, 5,000 watts, nagsibya sa ikatulong andana sa UFCO Lim Building, Borromeo Street, Dakbayan sa Surigao. RPN, Radio Philippines Network, DXKS 1080, ang inyong Radio Ronda.
Atong oras mga kaigsunan, doon na tayo 17 minutos na naglamay sa alas 8 sa buntag. Welcome din sa atong pagpanaguman sa Radio Ronda Balita Part 2. Ronda Balita. Mga kaigsunan na mayong adlawng Martes kanatong tanan, Hulyo 22, 2025. Yan kita sa atong part 2 sa Radio Ronda Balita. Sa kontrol nila ni Rusty Dahog ug ni Pitse Leia Lucero. Kini inyong lagad sa kahanginan Jun Clerigo hangtod ta sa alas 9 ang takna sa buntag. Kumusta ang tanan? Nautuntang naamos mayong kahimtang ning mga higayuna. Gahapon na mga kaigsunan atong nasaksihan ang State of the Province Address ni Governor Robert Lyndon Barbers. Usa ka makasaysayanong pagpadangat og report sa atong gobernador sa iyang mga nahimo sa miaging tuig ug ang iyang mga plano pa sa mosunod nga katuigan sa iyang ikaduhang termino isip gobernador sa Surigao del Norte. Kung atong kahinduman mga kaigsunan, ni atong nakalabayng tuig sa dihang pahigayon og special session o regular session ang sangguniang panalawigan nga gidumala ni Vice Governor Eddie Jid Gukiangke Jr. Nadayon gihapon ang State of the Province Address ni Governor Barbers niadtong higayuna nga gitawag og Report to the People. Bisan pa man kung daghan sa mga board members nga dili kung kaalyado sa gobernador kaniadto ang waya mo tambong sa gipahigayon nilang session sa provincial gym. Pero kahapon, lahi ang kasaysayan mga kaigsunan tungod kay nakuha ng 100% nga attendance sa mga board members, present ang tanan. Gikan sa mga ex-officio members, diha mitunga ang tanan sama sa PCL President. Ang nagrepresent mao si SB member Marlon Coro sa lungsod sa Dapa. Siya ay pinakaunang mipaso. Si Kuandi ay si Goldwyn Pigaro, ang SK Provincial Federation President. Akong i-review tong akong mga pictures kahapon kay samtang nagpaso sila. Kuha man ako ang mga pictures. Ang pinakaunang mipaso di ay si SK Provincial Federation President Goldwyn Pigaro, mga alas 2:05 sa hapon. Pagkatapos sunod kaniya mao si PCL Interim President nga si SB member Marlon Coro sa Dapa. Alas 2:05 gihapon. Alas 2:05, dili kong alas 2:05. Alas 2:05 sa hapon, kahapon adlaw Hulyo 21. So mao ni ang nahitabo kahapon, adisir nagsugod ang ikaupat nga regular session ng sangguni ang panalawigan nga gidumala ni Vice Governor Jid Gukiangke. Mga launa sa hapon nagsulod sa provincial gym ang mga bisita ug mga imbitado. Ang tanang mga imbitado nga mga giingong VIP naka barong Tagalog. So kami tanan dito mga miyembros media nga giimbitar, barong Tagalog ang mga lalaki, Filipiniana ang mga babae. Ato mga higalang mga tricycle drivers and operators, mga miyembros tuda sa Surigao City, naapod sila espesyal nilang uniforme nga bag-o. Pagkahuman ni Marlon Coro, may paso sab si ang atong liga ng mga barangay president sa Surigao del Norte nga si barangay captain man ni siya sa masan nga barangay Banbanon ba ni? Si provincial president, federation president sa liga ng mga barangay sa Surigao del Norte nga si Kapitan Jaime Cortez. Unya misunod dayon pagpaso si board member Julex Sunico sa District 1 mga alas 2:06. Gisundan ini ni board member Catherine Gupico sa District 1 gihapon alas 2:07 og board member Aiken Andanar sa Santa Monica alas 2:07 gihapon. Tapos pagka alas 2:08 si board member Attorney John Cubillan, paso sab siya, ika number 2 man ni siya nga board member sa District 1. Og ang senior board member nga si Veronico Vic Solioso, so mao ni number 1 sa District 1. Pagkahuman ni paso na sab ang mga board member sa District 2, si Kaiser Ricabo Jr. Grabe niyang katawa ni board member Ricabo, kaway-kaway siyang duha ka mga lima. Sundan usab ni board member Juan Fernando Jeff Larong, mga alas 2:09 na ni sila ni paso. Si Jeff Larong number 4 man. Niya nagsunod usab niya si board member Michael Jose Patiño alas 2:10. Si board member Patiño. Og humani board member Patiño number 3 man ni siya, kaway-kaway sa si board member Victor Bernal alas 2:11 siya na po ang may paso. Og dayon pagkahuman number 1 board member sa District 2 si Attorney Noel Christian Tuti Catre Jr. alas 2:11. Og pagka alas 2:12 si Vice Governor Jid Gokyang Kina, mga kaigsunan, ang nipaso sa Provincial Gymnasium. Abot siya sa iyang lamisa alas 2:13. Pagka alas 2:15 gi-introduce na sa MC nga si Cheryl Abanza si Governor Robert Lyndon Barbers nga mao'y mipaso, pero gipa-escortan siya nila ni board member Michael Jose Pingoy Patiño o board member Catherine Gupico. So nag-escort, tapos adisir ni padadyon pagpaso ang gobernador, mi greet siya sa mga audience dito sa likod nga bahin sa provincial gym, kay daghan man puno naman ang bleacher, no? Arang kabaga sa mga tao nga nanambong mga bleachers okupado gyud. So dito sa taas kadaghanan ni mga kapitan, kay doon na may seating arrangement, mga kaigsunan, sulod sa provincial gym. Base sa imong madawat nga invitation, doon na nay seat arrangement kung hain ka dapit mag-ingkod. So lipay mga tao naghugyaw sa pagsulod sa gobernador, samtang nagpadayon siya sa pagmarcha, mga kaigsunan. Paingon na sa entablado, niabot siya sa iyang lamisa alas 2:16. Dali ra, 1 minute ra gikan sa pagsugod niya paso sa red carpet diha sa Provincial Gymnasium. Pagka alas 2:26 nag-roll call na dayon si Secretary sa Sangguniang Panlalawigan Rodolph Valentino Siring. Sa pag-roll call nini 100% jud ang attendance sa mga board members. Grabing hugyaw sa mga tao na malakpak, nalipay sila nga gitunga na sa mga board members. Kaysa una, isa man ni suwa mo to nga si board member Jeff Larong o kining si board member Julix Sunico. Kaya mao man ni sila ang previous composition sa mga board members na re-elected nga waya manambong sa miaging 2024 State of the Province Address. Kauban to sila si Edgar Andanar, si Boli Navarro, Nathaniel Plaza, si Elvera Igay, si Kent Yuipko. Mao ni silang waya manunga sa miaging State of the Province Address. Ang dihara niya itong higayon na sila ra si board member Bernal, board member Recabo, board member Gupico, board member Pigaro o si board member Cortez. Maroon ni sila ang nanunga. Kayang ubang mga board member sa una dito man sa Pikas Partido, waya sila mo tambong. So waya quorum ni adtong miaging tuig. Kuman tunhay kayo diretso-diretso. Nagsugod si Governor Barber sa iyang sopa mga kadali ha. Unsang oras ato niya man dinhi sa akong video. Makita man sa file ang video recording. Marang mga pasado alas 2 yun, no? Pasado alas 2. 57 minus 26. 57 minus 26 pila man 20 alas 2:21 siya nagsugod sa iyang State of the Province Address si Governor Barbers og sa iyang pagsukad mga kaigsunan wala na niya giusa-usa pag-acknowledge kay na-recognize naman sa MC kung kinsa ang mga naa in attendance sa ipahigayon nga session ng sangguniang panlalawigan. O sa iyang unang pamulong mga kaigsunan sa gobernador, gipakita nini ang iyang 10-point agenda sa iyang administrasyon. So, usa sa mga na-highlight nini ang programa sa maayong panglawas nga naggahin ang gobernador ng 1.12 billion pesos para sa inclusive health services sa atong lalawigan sa iyang 10-point development agenda. Napuyo man ini ka agenda sa iyang administrasyon. Inclusive health services, productive agriculture program, sustainable livelihood program, strengthened education, kining institutionalized youth and sports development program, ensured peace and order and public safety, ecotourism, culture and arts, invigorated environmental protection service, improved infrastructure development, o ang ikanapuyo ang Intensified Disaster Preparedness Program. Sa Intensified Disaster Preparedness Program, dito gipakita sa gobernador kung uno gajod ka paspas ang responde sa RLSB app. Kung waya pa mo maka-download din yung RLSB app, i-download na ninyo, i-search ang PDRRMO Surigao del Norte. Aron ma-download ninyo kining RLSB application in case of emergency nga makapangayo mong tabang basta naalang mo'y signal sa internet. Bisag wayay load ang inyong cellphone, kaya ang cellphone usahay di naman maludan basta na ay internet. Makatawag mo ng emergency. Unya, malukip pagajud kung hain kaw dapit. Mo identify man, parihatong kahapon, example ni board member Goldwyn Pigaro, na nitawag siya sa gamit ang RLSB app. Basta ma-install na sa imong phone, pwede na ka maka-access for emergency. Nahibawan sa control nila dito sa ilang server or kining ilang operation center nga ang nanawag naa sa provincial gym bisan og waya mag-identify kung asa ang ijang location. So kung caller ka, basta may signal sa imong phone, kay may load man or may internet, malocate ka dadyon in case of emergency. Bisag di pa ka maka state kung asa kang dapita. Pero kinahanglan gyud nga isulti nimo kung hain ka dapit para may sulti nimo asa ka dapit o kinsa imo ngayan unoy imo tagkinahanglan. Kaya mo niyang mga emergency situation nga dali na itong ma-access pinagi sa internet kay kadaghanan ron wa nay tawo nga dili gusto nga way internet dinhi sa Surigao City. Pati ang bata nga nag-eskwela pa sa elementary may access to internet na. Hasta mga senior citizen may access to internet. So sa pagpasabot ni Governor Barbers kahapon, functional and organizational maturity rating na angkon sa probinsya kining sa universal healthcare kalusugan at kalinga para sa lahat. 100% na ang functional and organizational maturity rating. Nagpasabot nga ang local health sa atong Surigao del Norte usa sa mga labing gitutukan sa iyang administrasyon. Og ang Surigao del Norte mo'y bugtong probinsya dinhi sa Caraga nga nakaangkon og pasidungog in terms of local health systems sa gipahigayon nining summit. Gani do na siya gigahin nga 7 million nga special health fund ang atong kagamhanan sa lalawigan. Og ubay-ubay na nga mga senior citizen ang nabakunahan sa pneumonia anti-pneumonia vaccine. Panagang kibali sa pneumonia o kining influenza flu vaccination. Ang mga elderlies mo ay gitagaan gyud og priority bahin niini. Atong paminawon mga kaigsunan ang State of the Province Address ni Governor. Ubay-ubay ni ang mga gisgutan, no? Ang iyang Kapitolyo Serbisyo Caravan nakasilbi na sa 88,050 ka mga Surigao nun. Ang cold chain logistics, solar and electric powered vaccine refrigerators. Kay kini mga vaccine kinahanglan man ning matanugan nga magpabilin ang iyang sakto nga temperature level nga di siya mohupas. Sunay 11 ka mga cold chain solar and electric powered vaccine refrigerators ang giestablisar sa atong probinsya. Lain pang highlight, dako pud tabang sa atong lalawigan ang pakig-partner nini sa nagkalain-lain nga mga grupo o mga institution like Caraga Regional Hospital, Surigao Optometric Society, Surigao Ophthalmology Association, Philippine Dental Association Surigao del Norte, GCI Surigao Nickel, PhilHealth, Philippine National Police, Philippine Statistics Authority, Rainbow Connection o Tingog Party List. Dajon doon na po'y health caravan sa atong mga teachers. So atong mga teachers nato nakapakonsulta sila sa gihimo nga medical mission, naka-avail sila og mga laboratory services nga di na sila magbayad sa ilang x-ray, kanang CBC, platelet, urinalysis o uban pa, sugar test o kaning blood pressure test. So naka-avail ang atong mga teachers nini. Apil sa mga tricycle drivers, naka-avail usab nini nga gilusad nga health caravan. Miabutanan sa 88,474 ang naserbisyuhan sa gitawag nga medical consultation sa ilang mga medical missions nga gilusad sa atong lalawigan. Ang Intensive Surgical Services Program mao ning katong nag-opera gani sa Provincial Hospital. Miabag nini og partner ang Nickel Asia Corporation og ang mga dagkong kumpanya sa mina nga nag-operate dinhi sa Surigao del Norte sama sa Taganito Mining Corporation, Hinatuan Mining og Cagdianaw Mining Corporation, apil ng Taganito Etspal Nickel Corporation. Miabot na to sa 1,137 ang mga naoperahan. Bahin sa Magna Carta for Public Health Workers, mga kaigsunan, gipatas-an sa gobernador ang honorarium sa mga barangay health workers gikan sa niadtong tuig 2022 tag 350 naman. In 2024 gihimo niyang 1,000, karon sa 2025 1,500 na ang monthly honorarium sa mga BHW. Sila bihang kalipay sa mga barangay health workers. Kay pag-release ini, ang tuyo kabuyan 4,500 man. Ang unom kabuyan 9,000. Dako na kayong kalipay sa atong mga barangay health workers. 5,232 ang mga barangay health workers sa atong probinsya. Ang ilang honoraria, mga kaigsunan, nakarelease na ang probinsya og 138 million pesos kapin para sa mga barangay health workers. Tapos, ang provincial government, doon na sab sila'y pareha ng maip sa or kining si tawag ganing sa mga ayuda nga ihatag sa mga kongresista sa mga mahospital. Ang provincial government sa iyang administrasyon naka-disburse na og 253 million pesos ngadto sa 53,603 ka mga pasyenteng na-asistiran sa gitawag nga medical assistance to indigent and financially incapacitated patients kon MAIF IP program. MAIF program. So kini sila tanan 53,603 patients ang assisted ni disburse ang probinsya og 253 million. Sa rabies prevention program, 19,200 ka mga tao o 19,208 ang naserbisyuhan sa atong probinsya. Doon naman tayo mga operational animal bite treatment centers kanang mapakan kas iro og iring para malikayan ang rabies, magpa-injection ka og anti-rabies og anti-tetanus. Diya sa Surigao Island Medical Center, Caraga Regional Hospital, City Health Office, Surigao del Norte Provincial Hospital, Socorro District Hospital, RHU Claver, RHU Tubod, RHU Sison ug RHU Malimono. Mao ni ang mga operational animal bite treatment centers dinhi sa atong probinsya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 siyam. So accessible gyud. Sa doon na pa dugang additional animal bite treatment centers ang establisar sa atong probinsya sa karon tuiga, ang RHU Socorro, RHU Pilar o ang RHU sa Santa Monica. Sa National Rabies Prevention Program, 31,502 ka mga iro o iring ang naserbisyuhan. Ari punta sa nutrition program, ang prevalence decline nga 2021 hangtod sa 2024 sa Uplantimbang Plus, ang mga bata medyo ni us-us na ang ilang malnutrition. Katong mga wasted children gikan sa 3.8% ngadto sa 2.8%. Ang sa mga stunted children 16.5% ngadto sa 10.9%. O katong mga tambok nga mga bata, obese children gikan sa 6%, 3.5% na lamang. So adunay pag-decline ang kining mga malnourished na itong mga kabataan. Niwang og tambok. Pag tambok ang bata, malnourished gihapon na siya. Ug sa dili ninyo palabi ang padako ng inyong mga anak. Ang provincial hospital nato, level 2 DOH accreditation ang gitinguha sa atong probinsya. So nagpadayon na karon ang pag-comply para sa accreditation ngadto sa pagka level 2 DOH sa atong Surigao del Norte Provincial Hospital. Kaya doon na may ICU o neonatal ICU level 3 laboratory. Kining provincial and district hospitals nakaserbisyo gihapon sa mga pasyente at katabang gihapon ng mga district hospitals. Doon ay 162,150 ka mga pasyente ang nalagaran, apil na ang sa Surigao del Norte Provincial Hospital diha sa Santa Cruz Placer. Diya mobile laboratory ang atong probinsya. Ang mobile laboratory nag-serve ni siya para sa mga maglisod gyud pag-adto sa hospital. Nakadawat usab og pasidungog ang atong probinsya. Kining Gawad Kalusugan Award. Tapos Healthy Pilipinas Award. Katong karinderya para sa Healthy Pilipinas o kining Healthy Learning Institutions Ang award din ni maong Buyo Banwa Elementary School. Samtang gitinguha sa atong probinsya nga waya na magutman, zero hunger sa administrasyon ni Governor Robert Lyndon Barbers. Kining hapag sa barangay o resiliency program, dunay gitabangan sa atong probinsya nga nag-invest kini sa agricultural investment sa 716,460,000 pesos alang sa 27,000 ka mga farmers nato sa nata dani sa Productive Agriculture Program. Ang paminahon ang State of the Province Address ni Governor Barbers kahapong adlaw.
I would like to ask the permission of the people of this province for me to proceed to deliver my state and province address. My fellow Surigaonos, distinguished guests, and partners in progress, magdaw na hapon, Dato Kurot. Basta makitaan ko ang Vice Mayor sa Dakbayan, Vice Mayor Alfonso Basura, magkabiro gadad po sa ako i-deliver na address. Rajaw ragat waya mi magkita adiserta magsugod. Kaya kung dili makasiguro ko na mangutana na isab sila pila ka oras na sabikton imo ihatag na mensahe. Addresses your Vice Mayor and the people of this province. During my first SOPA in 2023, it took us 4 hours. In 2024, it took us 3 hours. 2025 kuman, nagpasabot, mag-ubos-ubos sa upat o 2 ka oras. Ang tanan himaya o kungog anaa kanimo. Isulat ni Propeta Jeremiah, kay nasayod ako sa akong mga plano alang kaninyo. Nag-ingon ang Ginoo, plano sa pagpauswag kaninyo o paglaon o sa kaugnaon. These words spoken thousands of years ago echo with profound relevance in our time and in our beloved Surigao del Norte. But long before I understood the weight of these biblical words, I witnessed their truth lived out in the life of a man shaped not just character, but my understanding of what true public service means. My late father, Senator Robert Barbers, taught me that leadership is not about the title you hold, but about the lives you touch. He would say, Lyndon, the people's trust is the most precious currency in politics. Spend it wisely, invest it generously, and it will multiply beyond measure. From his Senate office to our family delivery, Senator Barbers demonstrated that integrity isn't just a campaign slogan. It's a daily choice. He fought corruption not with grand speeches, but with meticulous attention to
Kay medyo distorted man ang audio. Di maklaro. Dirita sa atong FB Live kuhaon ako ang file kay jari gi-edit pamanggod ang atong file sa kining atong recording kahapon. Unya kining laing file nga atong nakuha medyo lain ang audio no paminawon. Arita magkuha og audio sa katong atong live coverage kahapon mga kaigsunan dito sa provincial gymnasium. Aniya atong paminahon mga kaigsunan ang State of the Province Address ni Governor Robert Lyndon Barbers. Unahon nato katong highlight sa pag-roll call ng Secretary ng Sangguniang Panlalawigan, si Rodolph Valentino Siring.
F. Bernal, the Honorable Michael Jose M. Patino,
Atong sugdon mga kaigsunan kadali ha.
Ourselves for the continual improvement of all the processes in the management system at all times.
Please take your seats. The Secretary, Rodolph Valentino Surigao, is requested to call the roll to determine the quorum.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Office of the Secretary of Panlalawigan for regular session, July 21, year 2025. The Honorable Eddie Kukamki Jr. presiding. The Honorable Members of District 1, the Honorable Veronica G. Solioso, Honorable Jun Clerigo Honorable Michael Andanal, Honorable Catherine Upico, Honorable Joseph C. Sonico, the Honorable Members of District 2, the Honorable Noel Christian G. Catherine Jr., the Honorable Victor F. Bernal, the Honorable Michael Jose M. Patino, the Honorable Juan Fernando J. Laron, the Honorable Kaiser P. Ricardo Jr., ex-official board members, the Honorable Jaime A. Cortez, the Honorable Goldwood P. Figaro, and the Honorable Marlon M. Oro. Mr. Presiding Officer, we have 100% attendance of this fourth regular session.
With the presence of all members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan in this fourth regular session, quorum established. The 104th regular session is in order. The Honorable Victor F. Bernal, happy birthday, by the way, Your Honor.
So dito ni Hugyaw ang palakpak sa katauhan kay 100% ang attendance sa mga board members. Dadyo nag-greet ang Vice Gobernador og happy birthday. Kahapon adlaw kay nagsaulog man siyang adlaw na tauhan si board member Victor Bernal.
Atong palakpakan. As our floor leader, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for the greetings. The next item on the agenda is approval of the minutes for the third regular session.
Dispense items number 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and go directly to item number 13, which is the business of the day. The floor is open for discussions. Objections? Hearing no objections, the motion is approved.
Mr. Chairman, the next item is the calendar of business.
Business of the day, Your Honor, item number 1. The State of the Province Address of the Honorable Robert Lyndon S. Barbers, Provincial Governor, Surigao del Norte.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Surigaoans, let us welcome the Honorable Provincial Governor Robert Lyndon S. Barbers for his State of the Province address.
All protocols have been observed. Personalities in the institutions have been acknowledged.
I would like to ask the permission of the people of this province for me to proceed to deliver my state of the province address. My fellow Surigaoers, distinguished guests, and partners in progress, nangadyaw na hapon Tato Guru. Basta makitan ko ang Vice Mayor sa Tagbayan, Vice Mayor Alfonso Casura, magkabing na ako sa ako i-deliver ng address. Nangadyaw ko lang kaya pinagkita ng isang nagsugod kay kundi nakasiguro ko na mangutana na isang siya pinaka-oras na sabi ko, hindi mo yung patay ko isa. But rest assured, Vice Mayor and the people of this province, if during my first SOPA in 2023, it took us 4 hours. In 2024, it took us 3 hours. 2025 kuman, nagpasabot, mas ubos-ubos sa utak at tuyong na oras. To Almighty God, who has guided every step of our journey and blessed our province with abundance beyond measure, ang tanang himaya o dungog kanaan. Isulat ni Propeta Jeremiah, kay masayo na ko sa akong mga plano alang kanino, nag-ingon ang Ginoo, plano sa pagpauswag kaninyo o maglagon o sa kaugnaw. These words spoken thousands of years ago echo with profound relevance in our time and in our beloved Surigao. But long before I understood the weight of these biblical words, I witnessed their truth lived out in the life of a man who shaped not just my character, but my understanding of what true public service means. My late father, Senator Robert Vargas, taught me the leadership is not about the title you do, but about the lives you touch. He would say, Lyndon, the people's trust is the most precious currency in politics. Spend it wisely, invest it generously, and it will multiply beyond measure. From his Senate office to our family dinner table, Senator Vargas tells the plans we make for our people must be as enduring as the love we have for them. This vision demanded more than mere promises. It required a foundation built on unshakable principles. And so because our people deserve leaders who answer for every decision, every project, every lesson spent. Lingkod sa pagtutubang sa mga pagsuwal. Because challenges will come, but our resolve must be stronger than any storm. Sincere sa pagpanaybisyo, because sincerity is the language the heart understands, and governance without sincerity is mere political theater. Kaligot lang po natin yung sige ng feedback. May pagganan para sa kalagawan ng mga Surigaoan because true accountability means placing the welfare of our people above personal gain always. 3 years ago, you entrusted me with your hopes and dreams. Today, I return your trust with truth of promises kept, progress achieved, and foundations laid. We have built more than programs and projects. We have built momentum. We have proven that when governance is rooted in responsibility, strengthened by resilience, guided by sincerity, and driven by accountability, transformation is not just possible, it is inevitable. Some call our visions ambisyoso. Ang uban nag-ingon imposible. But you, the people of Surigao del Norte, called it necessary. You believe not just in the vision, but in our collective power to make it happen. Today we stand at a crossroads of celebration and continuation. The first term was our foundation, solid, tested, and proven. Now we enter RLSB 2.0, where we amplify what we have started, accelerate what we have begun, and achieve what we have always envisioned. A province where every Surigao thrives, where integrity guides every decision, and where transparency illuminates every action. A legacy that would make my father smile from heaven and bring glory to our Creator. Together, we faced a pandemic shadow, natural disasters, economic hurdles, and even doubts from those who said it couldn't be done. But Surigao del Norte did not flinch. We rose. What we will show you today is what this administration has done in 3 years with every peso spent judiciously. How did we rise? What made this transformation possible? The answer lies not in the grand gestures or political rhetoric, but in the patient, methodical work of strengthening institutions and crafting the appropriate legislation that would make sustainable progress possible. The partnership between our executive and legislative branches has been the cornerstone of effective governance in Surigao del Norte, ensuring well-crafted policies responsive to the public needs and aligned with our development goals. Our Sangguniang Panlalawigan demonstrated exceptional productivity, enacting 51 ordinances and 1,407 resolutions addressing budget, health services, education, environmental protection, infrastructure, and tourism. Landmark achievements include the revised Gender and Development Code, province-wide health system organization, Child Safe Tourism Establishment Ordinance, revised tourism code, and resolutions supporting our universal health care program. Ensuring inclusive governance. Provincial board committees conducted 699 committee hearings, produced 1,229 committee reports, and held 142 sessions across municipalities for broad stakeholder participation. To enhance transparency, we implemented digital archiving and live stream sessions while making government proceedings accessible to every Surigaonon. As a testament to our commitment to excellence, our Sangguniang Panlalawigan maintains its ISO 9001-215 certification, the only certified provincial legislative body in Caraga region, ensuring our processes meets international standards of efficiency, accountability, and service delivery. Congratulations, Vice Gov. Jit. This legislative partnership has strengthened our democratic institutions and created the policy framework necessary for Surigao del Norte's continued progress. Allow me to present to you not just statistics, but stories of transformation. Not just numbers, but the faces behind our collective success. These are the achievements that belong not to one administration, but to all of us na mga Surigaonon. The fruits of our shared commitment to excellence and our belief in what Surigao del Norte can become. Kadaghanan sa mga pangutana, how did we achieve it? What others thought impossible? The answer lies in our systematic approach to transformation, momentum rooted in sincerity, progress anchored in resilience, leadership guided by the people's will. Let me walk you through the engine of our success. Our comprehensive 10-point development agenda that turned vision into reality, one strategic pillar at a time. As the first priority in our development agenda, we have made health services truly inclusive, accessible, equitable, and responsive to the needs of every Surigaonon, enshrining not only our local priorities, but also our commitment to Sustainable Development Goal number 3, good health and well-being. During our first term, we prioritized healthcare by allocating 1.12 billion pesos to expand facilities and improve healthcare services, ensuring that quality medical care is no longer a privilege of geography or economic status. Under our leadership, universal access is no longer just a vision. It is now a lived reality in our province. We championed the implementation of the Universal Healthcare Program, earning a 100% rating in both the functional level across the region and preparatory and organizational maturity level nationwide. As a result, Surigao del Norte stands as the sole province invited to the Local Health Systems Maturity Level Summit in Manila this coming August 2025. This accomplishment, ladies and gentlemen, underscores our readiness to deliver integrated province-wide health systems and affirm our leadership in translating UHC from policy into practice. In terms of health financing, we proactively allocated 7 million pesos to our special health fund while awaiting the counterpart downloads amounting to 10 million pesos from the Department of Health and PhilHealth. To protect our communities from preventable diseases, we intensified our public health and immunization campaigns, achieving an increased coverage rate across measles, rubella, polio, influenza, pneumococcal, and other essential vaccinations protecting our children, learners, adolescents, elderly, educators, persons deprived of liberty, provincial employees, healthcare workers, and the rest of our communities. Complementing these efforts, we modernized our cold chain logistics through the distribution of 11 solar and electric-powered vaccine refrigerators to the 9 rural health units of Siargao Island, Malimuno, and Sison. As our flagship initiative under community-based and outreach health services, the Capitolio Servicio Caravan continued our mission of reaching last-mile areas with medical consultations, medicines dispensed, laboratory services, dental care, eye care, minor surgeries, health education, agricultural services, legal assistance, and other social services, delivering a total of 88,050 services to date. We acknowledge the invaluable support of our partner agencies, including the Caraga Regional Hospital, Surigao Optometric Society, Surigao Ophthalmology Association, Philippine Dental Association Surigao Chapter, JCI Surigao, Nickel, PhilHealth, Philippine National Police, Philippine Statistics Authority, Rainbow Connection, and the Tingog Party List. Through True to our call for inclusive healthcare, we also reach those often unseen and unheard through medical consultations dedicated to vulnerable sectors such as teachers, tricycle drivers, pregnant indigenous women, children, persons deprived of liberty, and other marginalized groups. Through these medical consultations, screening, and laboratory services, a total of 88,474 services were rendered. We continued to respond to our people's surgical needs through our intensive surgical services program in partnership with Nickel Asia Corporation, Taganito Mining Corporation, Hinatuan Mining Corporation, Cagliano Mining Corporation, and THPAL. These life-saving missions resulted in 1,137 surgical operations, the highest in our province's history. Dedicated to promoting the welfare of our healthcare personnel, we ensured full compliance with the Magna Carta for public health workers. In addition, we also honored our commitment to our 5,000 barangay health workers by raising their monthly honorarium from 350 when we started to 1,000 pesos in 2024 to 1,500 pesos monthly effective January of 2025. Over 4 times higher than the previous rate. Since the start of our term, grabe mga BHW, arang ako sa bumalakpak. Since the start of our term, we have dispersed more than 138 million pesos in honoraria alone as part of our fulfilled promise to support our barangay health workers. Our medical assistance to indigent and financially incapacitated patients, or MAIF, program increased its coverage and impact by disbursing 253 million pesos and supporting 53,603 patients in 3 years across 8 healthcare facilities, including referrals to private hospitals. Laong ang uban, way kuno ako na ihatag na tabang sa maip. Inday sino nagkalaong ngadto. We also expanded our efforts under the National Rabies Prevention Program, administering complete anti-rabies doses to 19,208 individuals across our 12 animal bite treatment centers. To complement this, we increased the animal rabies control budget from 300,000 to 2.5 million pesos, enabling the mass vaccination of 31,502 dogs and cats in over 20,790 households through our Libre na Bakuna Gikan sa Probinsya program, which significantly reduced animal rabies cases and contributed to community safety. Our nutrition program continues to make critical impact by showing a decline in wasted children from 3.8% to 2.8%, stunting from 16.5% to 10.9%, and obesity from 6.2 down to 3.5% from 2021 to 2024. Diya sa 3.5% obesity, apil pa ko di doon. In terms of continuous improvement, our provincial hospital is now slated to achieve a Level 2 DOH accreditation with specialized care units such as intensive care unit or ICU, neonatal ICU, and upgraded laboratory from Level 2 to Level 3. To date, we have served a total of 162,150 patients in all our provincial and district hospitals. We have also effectively utilized our fully equipped mobile laboratory from the Office of the President with X-ray and ultrasound, enabling on-site diagnostics and extending laboratory services to remote areas. In recognition of our healthcare efforts, Surigao del Norte was honored with the Healthy Filipinas Awards, Tawad Kalusugan Award, and distinctions for the Karinderya para sa Healthy Filipinas Initiative and Healthy Learning Institutions that reached last mile elementary schools, as well as our DRRM in health programs, full compliance with the Department of Health standards. These accolades reflect not only our performance, but our profound commitment to making inclusive health services a reality for all. Indeed, health is no longer a privilege of the few, but a right and a victory for every Surigaonon. In these times of rising food costs, extreme weather, and global uncertainty, food is not merely a product, it is our lifeline and a vital foundation of our province's strength. At the heart of this lifeline are our beloved farmers and fisherfolk. As your governor, I have made the Productive Agriculture Program my second priority in pursuit of SDG number 2, zero hunger, ensuring that those who feed us are supported, protected, and empowered. Through our Provincial Agriculture Office, in partnership with the Department of Agriculture, the Bureau of Soils and Water Management, and programs such as Hapag sa Barangay and the Risk Resiliency Program, we provided a total of 716 million pesos in agricultural investments to more than 27,000 farmers. This included the Rice Farmers Financial Assistance, or RFFA, 27,900 bags of certified rice seeds, 20,000 bags of fertilizers, 8,500 vegetable seed packs, 79 composting facilities, 64 agri-machineries, 29 communal and urban gardens, 14 irrigation systems, and the greenhouse facility at Kangkuhoy Farm in Del Carmen. These interventions helped us achieve 22% in increase rice production and 61% increase in lowland vegetables on the average. Extending our support beyond farmlands, we reached Surigao del Norte's shores through collaborations with BIFAR and UNFAO. We delivered over 14.3 million of fisheries and aquaculture support, which included tilapia and bango seeds and fingerlings, seaweed culture sites, and fishing equipment. To improve market access, we are implementing the 150 million Department of Agriculture PRDP Scale-Up Project for the concreting and rehabilitation of the San Isidro Sico Farm to Market Road in Higakit, a 5.84-kilometer road serving 6,057 beneficiaries by reducing also transportation costs and improving market connectivity. Recognizing the potential of our farmers to earn, we implemented the Sagip Saka Palay Procurement Project. Through this initiative, we procured over 234,000 kilograms of palay directly from 142 farmers, valued at nearly 8.4 million pesos for use in relief operation, public hospitals, detention facilities, and other government institutions. Looking ahead, the construction of the Surigao del Norte Agricultural Trading Center, or Bagsakan Center, is ongoing and set to be inaugurated soon. Yeah. Wala na. One can... Okay na. Nalobat ang monitor ng prompter. Kaya ma-charge. To ensure our livestock poultry production, we strengthen the delivery of basic veterinary services to our farmers in outlying areas through our veterinary outreach program, where we serve 37,880 animals for deworming, 29,000 for vitamins, 25,000 for treatment, and 13,000 for vaccination, covering 212 barangays and benefiting 9,715 farmers. We also intensified the disease surveillance in small-scale and commercial farmers, where we collected 3,400 samples of laboratory analysis, enabling us for prompt action to control livestock diseases and to continue to improve the genetic makeup and production performance of our local breeds of carabao and cattle. We expanded our artificial insemination services, where we produced 267 superior breedline offspring with a total genetic value of 10.68 million pesos. My fellow Surigaonons, we have made meaningful strides, but our journey continues. Agriculture remains the beating heart of Surigao del Norte. By empowering our farmers, uplifting our fisherfolk, modernizing our infrastructure, and opening markets, we build not just an economy, but a stronger, healthier, and more self-sustaining province. Magpadadyon kita sa mga namuabante para sa ato mga damgo, dili lang para sa probinsya, kundi para sa ato mga pinayangga na mga Surigaonon. Through careful stewardship of 278 million pesos allocated in livelihood funds to create sustainable income opportunities across our province. This program has enabled countless families to start small businesses, develop new skills, and build pathways out of poverty through dignified work. Under the banner of Why Surigaonon na Mabidyaan, our sustainable livelihood programs have transformed struggling families into thriving entrepreneurs and cooperative owners to climb out of poverty through their own hard work and determination. Since establishing the Provincial Cooperative Development Office in October of 2022, this administration helped register 50 new cooperatives, bringing our total to 166 active co-ops with 38,000 members that now serve as engines of local economic growth. Through 1.8 million in training initiatives, we capacitated over 1,300 co-op officers through specialized training, benchmarking visits, and trade fair participation, while our 8.3 million Tabang sa Panginabuhian program supported 84 cooperatives benefiting more than 27,000 members. Success stories like the fish co-op in Consolacion, Dapa, which grew from production or producing 500 bottles to 30,000 bottles of bangus and is now targeting 90,000 bottles while employing 21 mothers who once struggled to find work. The Surigaonon Massage Association, which now operates a full clinic with startup assistance, proved how small investments create lasting enterprises. On the other hand, under our enhanced partnership against hunger and poverty, we facilitated over 6.6 million pesos in sales from our 3 farmer co-ops: Mainit Upland Agricultural Co-op, Pugpong Balibayon Fisherfolk Co-op, and Trinidad Agrarian Reform Beneficiaries Co-op, by linking them to large institutional buyers such as the Caraga Regional Hospital and the Department of Health Rehabilitation Center. Our partnership with national agencies, including DOLE, Land Bank of the Philippines, DTI, DA, DSWD, and BIFAR, delivered 543 million pesos in livelihood assistance to 49 cooperatives, directly benefiting more than 26,000 members who now have stable income sources. The DSWD Sustainable Livelihood Program, in addition, further strengthened grassroots development by releasing 4.29 million in cash grants to 10 SLP associations in Surigao Island. We distributed 98 mechanized boats and fish nets to 98 associations and cooperatives, benefiting 4,000 fisherfolk across 16 municipalities, giving coastal families new opportunities to earn better livelihood from the sea. Meanwhile, the Higakit Wine Distillery, constructed by the provincial government, is set to be inaugurated on July 31st, with DOST Secretary Renato Solidum Jr., who will also provide equipment needed in the facility. This project is expected to create economic opportunities for over 250 NIPA growers, farmers, and processors, strengthening the Higakit Ram brand that brings pride and profit to our local communities. In 2021 to 2022, ASF, or the African swine fever, severely impacted our local swine industry, leading to significant livestock losses. In response, we, together with the Department of Agriculture, provide support totaling 29 million pesos, 3 million pesos in financial aid to affected raisers in Surigao and Surigao City, 6.1 million for the pig sentineling program, and 20 million pesos under the Inspire initiative to establish 2 tunnel ventilated piggeries in Claver and Surigao City, each housing 600 pigs per cycle, revitalizing livelihoods and strengthening industry recovery. To boost income for smallholder farmers and strengthen livestock and poultry sectors, we partnered with the Department of Agriculture on 20 million worth of livelihood projects: cattle production in Tubod, duck production in Alegria, a multiplier goat farm in Socorro, and goat production in Pilar, Santa Monica, and San Francisco. Additionally, this year we secured 15.4 million pesos for swine multiplier farms at 4 sites, goat multiplier farms at 3 sites, and a duck production project, all provided with housing, vitamins, and feed supplies to ensure sustainable and productive operations. Since the start of this administration in 2022, we have also prioritized egg production as a flagship program for sustainable livelihood and food security. With the support of the Department of Agriculture and the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, or UNFAO, we successfully distributed 19...
Virus lang yan. Huwag kang matakot sa pagsunod sa mga payo ng doktor at pagiging maingat. May laban tayo.